She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Fina Team and News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Before I get carried away, okay, and start talking about last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, let me take this quick moment to say thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my membership. Please click the very first link in the description below and choose the level that works for you and your budget at the moment. And come behind the scenes with me. Follow me as I enjoy amazing events and day in the life, and you get to go for a walk with me, get into these beautiful views in my city, and just have a great time. I went to a concert. I had a great time. I had some red shoes and other accessories going on, but you have to watch the entire video to get the fit, okay? And then we ended that night with an amazing drone show. It was so fascinating to see the drones do all of this, okay? And it's over 31 minutes of content. No, all of the videos are not going to be this long, but I just wanted to give you all a treat and really bring you inside of my life. My house tour is next, okay? It's the next video I'm dropping this week. Speaking of houses and house tour, let's get into this shade that Kenya Moore threw at Miserable Marlo on Twitter last night after the episode. So let me refresh your memory of what the ladies wore to Sheree brunch. And of course, Miserable Marlo had her fashion police moment and made, comments about the ladies' outfits. And then she threw shade at Kenya and talking about thrifting and all of that, when she herself have something similar. It might be designer, but that's what you do. You rent out clothing and other things. So girl, stop. But anyways, let's get into the tweet. So this person tweeted, Marlo calling Kenya thrifty like the lot where she's trying to build her dream home isn't consumed by Chateau Sheree's dirt and grass. Y'all are so silly. And so Kenya responded, I built a multi-million-dollar home with cash, and her dream home is just that, a dream.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Why would she say that?
No, I was building a house, but not building it now. I have a lot of bad things happen.
Did you catch the white?
Talk about priorities, but you're over here focused on Kandi, Kenya, and everybody else. But then again, Marlo needs to check, okay? She needs the money. So it makes sense to do all of this because this guarantees her peach and her check. So I get it, but it's like bad things keeps happening. You are adding to the bad things and the bad karma because of your behavior, but I do not wish bad on anybody. So I do hope that her dreams of building and owning a new home will eventually come true. But girl, your focus is in the wrong place, because here she is again going in on Kandi, behaving like Kandi owes her something when she doesn't. This is the same entitlement and seeking validation and projecting we were talking about in the last video that I posted. So let's get into the other things that Marlo had to say about Kandi Burruss, and then I will move on to giving my full detailed review of the episode.
Other girls contacted to now speak about Kandi. You are only one who wait. Are the girls contracted to not speak about Kandi. You're the only one who is direct with which, no, they all are afraid. Like, it's weird. I think like Kandi pay their bills, or I don't know, she got some kind of spell over them. She be afraid.
I just had to bring that video back real quick. But Marlo, ain't nobody scared of Kandi. Well, let me speak for the person that I rock with the most, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is not scared of Kandi Barris, okay? I mean, are we watching the same show? Kenya calls Kandi out on her ish every chance she gets. When she feels like Kandi is being a bad friend or Kandi is crossing the lines. I don't know what show they're watching. And Kandi returns the favor. Now, yes, there are some side-eye moments where it's like, Kandi, are you really her friend? Do you really have her back the way how she have yours? But apart from that, she's not talking about Kenya making that comment. The same way how you have other people. I mean, yeah, go Sonia raising her voice for you, speaking for you, having your back. Oh, so you don't want Kandi to have the same thing happen for her, where people have her back and stand up for her because they are sick and tired of your lies and they just don't care for you, that you will go so low to use your nephew death as a storyline because you're so desperate. It's disgusting to watch. And that's one of the many reasons why I'm not really reviewing the show this season, because I mean, it's at the bottom of the barrel. And what can you call her a bottom keyword? Ooh, child. And that right there got the internet activated, okay? Kenya was trending, as you can see on the screen. People kept repeating it. Even there are some people that had no clue what it meant, that other people had to put the definition on the screen, okay? This person wrote, some of these fans really need to pick up a book. From time to time, Kenya meant what she said, and what she said had meaning, okay? And she went ahead and posted a definition for the people that were asking, what does Kenya mean? Occupying the most basic or fundamental position in a given group. Now, some might feel like this is harsh, but no one is putting Marlo down. You've seen Kandi. You've filmed with Kandi. You've had moments with Kandi. Kandi did acknowledge the situation and showed you empathy. But you are so desperate that of all of the other things you could talk about, your businesses, everything else, you chose to exploit your family. I have more reaction to that word on the screen, but I understand being triggered and saying, hey, this triggered me, but then moving on to something else. But we are on episode what? And you're still dragging out this storyline? So yes, you deserve to be called that, because that's what you're doing. It's disgusting. But anyway, so yeah, social media just went crazy, and there were actually people laughing, saying how Kenya Moore made the word up, and oh, Kenya said it wrong. And I'm just like, now y'all know Kenya is intelligent. This word is not even a big deal, or the biggest word Kenya have used on this show. But our girl, one thing about her, she will always use her words, and she will read you in a very intelligent way without breaking a sweat. People are saying, oh, that word was so bad that it made Marlo get up and run away. Marlo didn't even know what Kenya meant. If Marlo's supporters are researching the word and Googling the word and trying to get a definition, well, some, not all, and Marlo didn't know what Kenya meant, okay? It was just Kenya behavior, Kenya being over her BS. Kenya over there playing the violin, pretending to choke on Marlo BS, and then Sheree entertaining her mess and her being silly. Those are the things that made Marlo upset. Marlo had no clue what that word was, unless Marlo said, what does that mean to the producers? And they told her the meaning, and then she ran out crying. Production, decided to cut all that out and not show us that part. Then I get it. But anyways, Marlo deserved that. Kenya been chilling. Let's pay her dust. She's desperate. Kandi is on you. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. They come for me every season. I get the terrible editing and all of that. Now Bravo is after you. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to have your back as your friend, but it's on you, Kandi. Do you, okay? Kandi was over her. Kenya was over her. Drew was over her. Everybody is over Marlo. Yes, we get it. People love to see drama, but organic drama, not manufactured drama. Not you're reaching to contribute to destroying someone's business. Drama happens and all of that. But the show becomes amazing when it's natural, okay? When it feels forced and it feels like people are reaching and manufacturing storylines, that's when the show becomes disgusting, becomes terrible and all of that. Yes, of course, the ratings is increasing every week and all of that, but that still doesn't mean that people aren't disgusted about how disgusting and envious Marlo is. Now, yeah, other people I get on my nerve too, but this video is about Marlo. You know, for her to sit there and say this black woman who's worked for every single penny. She did not grow up in a home with wealthy parents that led to her life being this way. This woman been working forever. And for you to sit there and call her spoiled and privileged and all of that, it's pure jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Pure jealousy. And she got dragged for that, but that's a separate video. And yes, I do see the thank you Marlo comments and tweets. No, thank you Kandi. Because the reason why Marlo isn't really going after Kenya so much, she is and she will. But you see how Kenya pays her dust, but also cut her deep to the point where she goes running like a little girl. Okay, exactly. Now, when someone come for you, okay, and you pay them dust, or you don't give them too much energy, the storyline and their storyline falls flat. But when you have someone who's willing to give it to you, of course production is going to say, go after that person. So Kandi Burruss is in her Kenya Moore era with producers as it relates to Marlo, because she's getting hit from every direction and the other ladies who are also coming for her. Whereas Kenya Moore, she peeped what Marlo is doing. And for the most part, she pays her dust and those moments fall flat. But every now and again, she will give it to Marlo and remind her who she's talking to and who she's dealing with, because I'm not the one. Don't come for me unless I send for you. So Kandi is feeling what our girl been feeling for all of these years, to have the heat on you and everyone coming for you, okay? It's not as bad as Kenya Moore got it, but as a producer over there who's also not here for Kandi too much. Now, yes, Marlo was exposed for lying and all of that. So all of the footage are not always 100% on Marlo's side, but I have noticed some moments where Marlo was aggressive, but production tried to pretend like the audience forgot what Marlo did. And in certain scenes, they would be like, Marlo sitting down. No, how about you play the part where Marlo did stand up and screaming Drew face, because we saw that. Don't be like Marlo sitting down and she wasn't aggressive when she was aggressive. Like, you really believe that we forgot what happened in the episode that you showed us? This is exactly what they did to Kenya. At least the audience is seeing it and calling it out, compared to them wiping out entire episodes to protect other people, but then playing the part where people get to drag and question Kenya Moore. At least the audience get to see Marlo in action and production intentionally attempting to cover up for Marlo as if we're dumb. This scene being one of them. Marlo hands, as in Marlo is keeping her hands to herself. She was never aggressive towards Kandi. Kandi was the one who was aggressive. No, they both had their moment. Don't do that. And from these tweets, you can see Twitter did not play. They are sick and tired of production. You can read the tweets for yourself, because I'm trying to move on, and me stopping to read everything is going to make the video extra long. But the audience, they're not having it. So that's the problem as well. Stop doing that, because you are insulting your audience intelligence and turning viewers off. Let's revisit this moment real quick and then go ahead and end it. Kenya is not a walking billboard for other people, brand, and labels. Yes, every now and again she will throw it on, but it's not something that she consistently do. And I love that about her. Her looks are clean, they're sleek, they're classy, and classic looks, okay, and all of that, all right? You don't have to walk in with all of these huge labels and logos on you to prove her point. And that's all she's trying to say. And of course, social media love the look and agree with her from these tweets and comments on the screen of everyone agreeing that, you know what, I don't like that either. I don't like that either. And the list goes on and on. Now, of course, there's always that one person or a few people that will pull up things like, you don't wear a logo, yes, you're in a logo or label. That's not what she meant. She doesn't mean that she never wears them. That's just not her style. Every now and again, it's the same thing with her hair. She said, hey, yes, every now and again to protect my natural hair, I will wear a wig or I will do, different things. But my natural hair is long, and then people took that and ran with it. Oh, you say your hair is always natural, and so why is this? She never said she doesn't wear wigs or protect her hair or do protective styling and all of that. But every now and again, she wants and loves to switch it up. So that's all she was saying. And like I said, social media was on her side with that. Now, about this whole fashion situation, she tweeted something about Sheree. It wasn't negative, but girl, I'm going to have to talk about it in a separate video because I'm like, okay, girl, now stop. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I did see some of the tweets of people wishing Sheree had made the episode or that moment of the episode about She by Sheree. Now, I get the point. I get the reference. If you're going to reference the brand, then of course have people wear the brand. So I get it. And I get her direction. But regardless if Bravo takes a percentage, if you advertise your own brand, girl, if this is your passion, this is your baby, you really did this because it means so much to you and not just to prove people wrong, people who laughed at you for 150 years because that's how long it took for She by Shein or She by Sheree, to be out there, then you would do it. But Sheree feels like, you know what? Like my house, I did it. And I did it big. So right now, I'm relaxing. Actually, I don't care what anyone have to say about me. I don't care if people talking about my brand are laughing at it, laughing at me and not with me. I don't care. It's out there. I did something so major that I have big time celebrities talking about it. Now, there are some positive moments as it relates to our girl Kenya Moore that I want to talk about. So I'm going to do a separate video. I know my core Kenya Moore supporters are here. I did not forget about girl. I have an update coming up, which is all about Kenya, okay? But this was the part of the episode and a few parts that captured my attention. And that's the reason why I decided to talk about it, okay? But I still do have a little bit more to say about the latest episode. So I will be back with more of my opinion. Thank you all for the love and support and also for subscribing to my YouTube membership. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Thank you.